All right, just the other day, I had already spoken about fighting a war on two fronts. And things are getting heated up and heated up bad. First of all, number one, let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. Let's call it like it is, okay? The whole entire world literally had no respect for us, the United States of America, and we were literally a laughingstock because we had this buffoon in office that we call so-called a president, Barack Hussein Obama. Now policy is changing. Everything is shifting, and things are heating up really fast. As a matter of fact, just this week alone, and I wanted to wait till the end of the week, even though sometime when I get information, I wanted to assimilate it to you as fast as possible. But just this week alone, all right, we've already are in the process of deploying the 11th Marine Expeditionary Force. We're already sending 2,500 soldiers from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. We have already have Rangers, a whole bunch of more moving into Syria, and we've got people going in Afghanistan, and now the latest news is that the president has deployed a THAAD defense missile system to North Korea, and then to make things even going from bad to worse, North Korea is trying to sell lithium-6 on eBay. I'm beginning to wonder, is all these world leaders sociopaths, psychopaths? What is all this for? What is going on? What is it? Is this global domination? Is it, I don't know how to call it. I'm sorry, but I just do not know how to call this. We got problems. We got problems because it's obvious that in order for America to be able to carry this out, we're going to have to enlist other people in this coalition force. That's all there is to it. And I'm not so sure if other countries really want to get involved with this. I'm telling you, Syria, you can count them gone. Iran is next, and then Saudi Arabia. Or Saudi Arabia's our ally. You wait, mark my words. Mark my words. Listen. Since I have been a young man and been in the military, I was in there for 10 years, okay? Think about this. For the time that I was in, this is what was going on. Just come out of Grenada, enter into a Cold War with Russia all throughout the 80s, multiple conflicts on multiple fronts all across this world, which I was part of. The first Gulf War, I'm telling you. Then the second Gulf War. And I tell you, I can go on and on there because things were building up to that. Since I've been out, 9/11, Gulf War, Afghanistan, go blow the hell out of Barack Hussein Obama, kill Omar Gaddafi, Hugo Chavez ends up dead. We don't know how, but he ended up dead. He was healthy one minute, gone the next. Fidel Castro dies of old age. And I tell you what, man, there is a literal change. North Korea has been flexing its muscle. South Korea is crying to the United States of America because they keep compromising the DMZ. And then China is telling us, you better not think about North Korea. North Korea, oh boy. And the Filipino president is throwing homosexuals off the top of buildings. I'm telling you, we got a mad world going on. And I mean a mad world going on. I'm going to keep up with the madness as best as I can. But my concerns is this. When I start to see all these chess pieces being moved on the world stage, it communicates to me one thing. It lets me know how much more serious I need to be in last minute preparations in order to be able to, watch this, take care of the home front. I understand that in this country, in this world, in America, we have a disorder, a literal mental disorder. It's called forgetfulness. And some of us can't even forget because we never even had it in our mind to forget. But we have a normacy bias problem, and we have a cognitive dissonance problem. We automatically assume that since we don't know, it's never going to happen. So therefore, we remain oblivious and totally ignorant of history. And somehow, some way, we've adopted this attitude right here to where we assume that history is just not going to repeat itself again. And since we have never, ever tasted of a depression, and since we don't know what a country is like when you're going through wars and where all the resources end up going, some of you are going to suffer, and there's going to be a weep and howl all across this land. I'm going to say it again. You better prepare. You better prepare, because this administration, with this president in the office, the world, the United States of America ain't going to be no more passive laughing stock. We're going to answer by force, and we're already moving pieces into place to answer by force. In other words, there's a new sheriff in town, and all you people think that America is going to continue on doing business like the way we have been doing it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say Barack Hussein Obama was totally oblivious. There's a lot of people that died under his rule in the administration. But this world is getting ready to see something. I mean, we're getting ready to see something. We're getting ready to see some Eisenhower type rulership going on this war front right here.